welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a Thanksgiving inspired makeup look. This is a makeup look that you guys can wear on Thanksgiving Day. A good idea that'll kind of go with any outfit that you decide to wear. So this is what it looks like, and if you want to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start out with the Murad Skin Perfecting Lotion, and my skin has been very dry since the cooler weather's coming. Also, ignore these. I just have two like really big breakouts, and of course the day that I planned on filming a video, they wanted to pronounce themselves. But my skin has been so dry lately, so I've definitely been having to use more moisturizing products. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer. I really love this. It's very easy to do my eyebrows with this pencil. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to brush my eyebrows up, the hairs up. And it makes you look a little crazy for a minute. And then I'm just going to go in and I'm going right under my brow and drawing a line. So it's almost like you see, it's almost like I'm tracing right under the brow. I do the more natural brow. So then I just go back in and I also draw a line on the top. And by that time you have something that looks pretty much like that, and that's almost really just how I keep it. And then I brush up like in the front. I take this and I just flick it in the front, and see, it gives you your eyebrow. So I pretty much just did like the basics of them, and they look very crazy right now because obviously I don't have anything on my face. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this primer that I got in Ipsy, and I've been really loving it. It is like the weirdest little primer. It's like a gel type formula, and it comes with a little spatula. If you watch my Ipsy unboxing, you can hear me like opening it and stuff like that. But anyway, it is like this jelly consistency, and it is the weirdest thing, and I thought that I was going to hate it and not like it, but since, like I said, my skin has been so like drying, it has been like a lifesaver. I love this primer. And I just rub it all over my face, and it's like, it just feels so good on your skin. Like it seriously is like your skin took like a drink of water. It is so nice. Oh, I love this stuff. It feels so good on my face. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into my eyes. And to do that, I'm going to go in with this MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I love this. It's like a really good eye base, and it cancels out like your veins and redness on your eye. So see, watch, it'll. See, look, way different. I love this stuff. It's in the shade Painterly, so it's really good for like my fair skin. So definitely recommend that. I really love it, and it helps my eyeshadow stick all day. So today for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I wanted to do this one because it is pretty affordable and it has a bunch of different like color options, and I just feel like it's the perfect palette because it just has everything that you could possibly want, like neutrals, reds, it's got that yellowy color, it's got a few little fun colors down here. I'm going to start out with this like big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go into these top two shades right here, and I'm just going to tap off that excess because you don't want a bunch of like eyeshadow on your brushes. So I'm just going to take it and just go right in the crease of my eye. And this is just going to be our transition shade. So that is how that's looking. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's a deeper brown than those other two shades were. And I'm again just going to go in and blend that through my crease just to deepen it a little bit more. I'm now just going to, I'm not using this brush anymore. Switch to this little brush, and I'm just going to take it in this dark shade over here. It's like a deeper brown. And I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to go on the very outside of my eye, and I'm just going to lay that down. Like lay it down just like that. Just stamp it on. And it looks a little harsh now, but we're not leaving it like that. So now I'm just going to do the same thing on this eye. Now we're going to take that big fluffy brush again, and we're just going to blend that out so that it doesn't look so harsh. And to do that, I'll just shut my eye, and I'll take it and I'll blend just like that. Sweeping back and forth just to be sure it looks so seamless like that versus like unblended like this. So that is how it's looking so far, just nice and blended. And the key to eyeshadow for me is just keep on blending it. Blend it, take your time. Don't just slap down a color and leave. Like it looks so much more seamless and beautiful when you take your time to blend. And this is my favorite brush for eyeshadow. Like this is it. This is my favorite. Like if I can recommend one brush to you, it would be this one. It is the JH30 brush from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. I don't even think you can see that. From Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. And it is the best eyeshadow brush. It helps blend eyeshadow like nobody's business. It's so good. I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this gold shade right here. And I'm just going to take it on my finger. And I'm going to press it down right there. And that is how it looks. So it's just very simple, and I love the shimmer on the eye. So that is how my eye looks so far. And I'm actually going to take this little packer brush, and I'm just going to dip into that shade again. And I'm going to be more precise with it and blend it like more around the edges, like just to make it not look like two different colors. I just am gonna blend it just like I did there, because sometimes I just feel like your finger can't really get in that like spot. So that is how the eye look is looking, and obviously it looks pretty crazy just because I don't have any face makeup or anything. And I think for now I'm going to leave the eyes because I have already used like the shimmery part that I'm going to use, so I shouldn't have any fallout. So we've already moisturized and put our primer on, but I'm going to go in with one more primer. This is the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and it looks just like this. And I'm just going to take that on my finger, and I'm going to rub it right over here because this is where my pores are pretty large. For foundation, I'm going to go in with this Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Foundation. This stuff is very full coverage, so if you don't like full coverage makeup, then you probably won't like this. And I go just like that. Just taking it and I'm just pressing it into my skin. And you can just see how much that covered already. I love this foundation. I'm just pressing it all over the face. And just be careful around your eye. It's pretty hard to go around it, I know. And a tip I have definitely learned from doing makeup is don't take a lot of foundation on your nose area and right here like in this little area right here, try to take as less foundation as you can, because I feel like less is definitely more with those areas. So that is what it looks like. It's really good foundation. I really like it. And it makes me look really washed out because I'm sitting in front of this window with the natural lighting coming in, but it's really not, and it matches me pretty well, I feel like. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline concealer. I really like this concealer, and I'm just going to put that right under my eye right there. I don't really like to use a whole lot of concealer. I'm just going to take it with my sponge on this, like on the tear-shaped side, and I'm just going to bounce that right underneath my eye. And I'm just going to take my finger now. I don't have anything on my finger or anything, and I'm just going to blend that concealer with my finger even more, just because I feel like it melts the concealer into your under eye. Just blend it. See, it just makes it look so much more blended than like this side. So now that that is all on there, take some of the Fit Me loose powder, and I'm just going to take that teardrop side again and just go right underneath my eye and just set that concealer. Now I'm going to also take that loose powder, and I'm going to take it on a big fluffy brush and just set lightly my foundation. And now I'm just going to take this brush and I'm going to sweep away all that powder underneath the eye. And so that is how the face is looking so far. Now I'm going to take this like slanted brush, and I'm going to go in with the City Bronzer by Maybelline. And I'm going to just dip my brush in there and tap off that excess. I'm going to do this. And you see where there's a line? That's what I typically follow for like contour, bronzer, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to sweep in circular motions up my face. I don't want mine to look harsh, but I just want it to give some color to my face. I don't really contour. I use bronzer for like the color part, because my face can look very ghostly without it. So I'm just taking that and I'm rubbing that into my like hairline, just up there on my forehead. And I'm taking it a little bit on my nose, just to make sure that my nose has some definition too. And then I take it right underneath my lip, because when I put my lipstick on, it makes my mouth look a little poutier. Now I'm just going to take that big brush again, and I'm just going to blend over that bronzer just to be sure that it's nice and seamless. I'm going to go in with my favorite blush. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Blush. These are so good. I really like these. I need to go buy more colors of them. So I'm just going to take it on this slanted little blush brush, and I'm just going to dip it in there. And I usually smile, and I'll just take it up the like apple of my cheeks. That is how that looks. I'm going to take the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray, and I'm just going to spray it all over my face. And I'm just going to take this Real Techniques highlighting brush, and I'm going to take the Jeffree Star. I've been using it this whole time for a mirror. It's the Jeffree Star highlighter in Ice Cold, and I'm just going to take that lightly and knock it off because it does have some fallout. And I'm just going to place it right there on the cheekbone. And I feel like this looks really pretty in pictures. Ugh, I love this highlighter. So then I'm just going to take it on my Cupid's bow. Also, just because later on when we put lipstick on, it's going to look really nice. And now I'm going to go back to my brows, and I'm just going to use this clear brow gel. And I'm just going to do this to set them in place. I'm going to go back into the eyes, and I'm actually going to use this Urban Decay Heavy Metal. It's like eye glitter. It's in the shade Midnight. It's in the shade Midnight Cowboy. And I'm just going to take it. And this is something that I really love doing if I want my eyes to have a little bit of an extra look to them. And this is what I'll do. I get a lot of questions about how I do this when I post pictures. So the applicator is like this. It's like a little bitty wand. So I'll just dip it like that. And I will take it, and I like to go right here in like the crease of my eye and just practice with this. I mean, it's not hard, but it takes, maybe your first time you don't do a super good job, and I know I didn't. So you just take it and you draw like a line following your crease. So it's almost like you're outlining your crease with glitter. So that's what it looks like. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just taking it like that. I typically I just stop like right there, like halfway. And that is what it looks like. So it just gives like a good look to the eye. But try not to open your eyes like too much because you want it to be able to dry first. So now I've given that a minute to dry, and I'm going to take this ColourPop black eyeliner, and I'm just going to put that on my lash line, my upper lash line. So now for the eye look, I'm going to go in with this Marc Jacobs eyeliner, and it's just in the shade black. And I'm just going to go in my tight line on the top and bottom and just line it. And for a minute, it looks really crazy. But now I'm going to take this shade right here, this dark shade, and I'm going to take that on my lower lash line, and I'm just going to blend that out. It helps blend out that lower lash line so it doesn't look so harsh. So that is how our eyes look. So the first mascara I'm going to go in with is the Roller Lash Mascara by Benefit. And I'm just going to put this on my upper and lower lash line. So that one gave me some pretty good length, but I like to go in with this to help with volume and length. This is my favorite mascara. This is called the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm going to take this and only go on the top with this because my bottom lashes look fine. So that is how the lashes look. So I think off camera, I'm going to go and apply some false lashes. So I will be right back, and we'll put on lipstick when I come back. So I'm back. I put on some lashes. These are the Ardell Wispies. I don't know if they're demi wispies or just wispies. They don't say, but I know that they're like the wispy kind. Now I'm just going to go in with this lip liner. It's by this brand called Italia. Anyway, I got this pack of lip liners from Amazon, and this is one of them, and it's in the shade Mauve. So I'm just going to take it and line my lips. So I'm going to go in with the I Love Sarah E Ultra Satin Lip by ColourPop. It's in the shade 951, and this is like my all-time favorite lipstick. It goes perfect with like almost any look, any occasion. And guys, this is the finished look. And guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. I would really appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have such a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.